Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome for the first time to a hot sauce review, even though the hot sauce isn't here. All right, there it is. Don't look at that. I removed it so I could not be tracked and found by the IRS. Anyways, The Boys. They recently released a hot sauce. Juicy, Mully, Eddie, Josh, and Narrator. And this is what we have right here. So we're gonna review the whole thing, the entire thing. Make sure it's up to par. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna review the entire thing, starting with the actual opening, the unboxing, the packaging, and it's a box. That's what it is. It's a box, so it's good job on that. I can't really give you points though because it's just a box and there's nothing on it unless there's something in it, like another box. Then we're getting somewhere. But now you might be asking, how are we gonna get this out? How? It's a box. We can't get into it without some sort of device. Luckily, I got a handy dandy tool right here. You want to see me open it again? Nano, I know this was way too fast for everyone's just normal vision to see it, so slow it down and play it back so everyone can see how amazingly I opened this box and how fast it was, that they couldn't even see it. We're gonna open this bad boy up one way or another. All right, that didn't work. Luckily, I have another one. Mexican breathing. Da! 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 Give it to me! Da! Alright, so ultimately it was just a box. So I kind of, there's no pretty, it's just a box. So I gotta deduct points for that. And it took a while to get here. It took a little bit too long, but they kept everyone updated that there was a bunch of orders. They got sold out really quickly. So it's good that they didn't pull a Logan Paul on us. And I didn't get CryptoZood, but they made up for it with a little collectible pin of the brush. The hell, is this a condom? Limited edition boys condom? Oh, that's kind of cool. Nano, zoom in on that. It's gonna be very blurry, but that's okay, because it's mine. Now, as for the contents, other than the little collectible pin, we have Sweet Sting, which is narrator sauce. The Mexorcist, Eddie's Gut Grenade, which I believe is Josh. The Butt Bubbler, okay, I could be wrong. I forget which one is which is. And then Taste Bud Trauma, which is Juicy's. And yeah, the Butt Bubbler is Mully's. Okay, now you might be wondering again, because your mind just wanders and wonders, oh, what is he gonna pull out of next? Out of his little hat, under his sleeve, his hat of tricks. Well, we need the food to try out the hot sauce. And there's only one other food that we can actually use to try all of these hot sauces out.
Pedro's tacos.
Oh, gracias.
Sí.
Tacos. So starting off, we got some barbacoa. That's pretty much the only kind we got though, so I don't know why I said starting off. There, you can zoom in on that. I'm not getting any closer because this is mine. They also gave me some of their own hot sauce, so that's gonna be like a baseline. Apparently this is their spiciest one, and we're not really going for spice that much, mostly just for flavor, deliciousness, just scrumptious deliciousness. All right, and if you're wondering already trying to say something like, ¿Y la verdura? ¿Dónde está? Ni siquiera tiene cebolla, cilantro. Shut up, all right? Shut up. I'm not much for vegetables. I'm not much for greens. I'm not much for eating healthy. Clearly, I am more of a meat person. I love meat. I adore meat. If I could have meat in my mouth all the time, I would have meat in my mouth all the time. I love meat. Give me the meat. All right. So for our baseline, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. If you're smart, you're only supposed to use a little bit. But for some reason, some people think that you have to fill the whole taco with it. I've never understood that, but it happens. Ahora sí, pa adentro, compa. You know, it's not bad. It has, apparently it's their spiciest one. It doesn't have that much spice to it. It has a little kick there, but it doesn't linger. So it's nice. It's nice and mellow. You know, actually, that's a pretty good baseline. We gotta start it off with Eddie, all right? El Mexicano de los Boys. El Mexorcista. That's what we gotta start off with. It looks pretty good. Apparently it's not the spiciest they have, but it's up there. It's the second spiciest they have. And it says, this recipe is inspired by my mother. It honors my Mexican roots in a few words, bold, spicy, and savory. The Mexorcist is a blend of chile de árbol, guajillo peppers, and garlic. I recommend pouring it on your tacos, steaks, or chips. Disfruta. All right, Eddie. Eso es para todos los mexicanos. How do I open it? Ooh, that's a nice smell. Ooh, that's a good smell. Oh, I like that smell. I like that smell. That's a really good smell. A ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Cuánto le echamos? ¿Cuánto le echamos? We're gonna put quite a bit on here, actually. That might be too much. It's okay. It's okay. We gotta give Eddie a fair shot. We gotta make sure we get that real flavor in. A ver, Eddie, vamos a ver. ¿Qué nos vas a dar de comer? Oh my God. That's so good. Oh my God. That's actually fire. That is so good. Clearly, very more tasty than this one. This one was still pretty good, but this just has a lot of flavor. And it doesn't punch you in the face with spice. It's spicier than the other one, than the middle ground. But it's not just overpowering the food. It's not making you want to die. It's not making you want to cry. Unless you're crying because of how good it is. But oh my God, this is actually so good. Because of that, I'm gonna have to pull out the full Mexican. I got some agua de horchata. Salud. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Híjole. Híjole. All right, I don't even know which one to go for next. I guess we'll just go in line from how they're facing me. So we got Taste Bud Trauma, which is the spiciest one. This one's Juicy's. This one I'm kind of scared for, because I feel like Juicy was kind of probably trolling people with this one. And I feel like he just put stuff in it just to hurt. Ooh. Oh yeah, that one's gonna be spicy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I should go for Juicy's one. Oh, it's a lot more. I thought it was gonna be the consistency of Eddie's. Okay, I think I put a lot more than I should have. All right, Juicy. It's got a sweetness to it. Tastes really good, but wait, hold up. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. It's not bad. It's pretty good, but I inhaled some. I knew something was wrong when I took a bite, and I was like, this is pretty sweet. This has a lot of flavor. Where's the spice? And I was like, it's gonna hit me in a second, but that's pretty good. I didn't expect it, but now that you think about it, Juicy's would be the one that just creeps up on you and then puts it in you when you're bent over, not paying attention. Juicy's, I will say, very flavorful, and it creeps up on you. I will put it behind Eddie's though. So Eddie's so far is the best. Juicy's comes after, just because it punched me in the gut when I wasn't expecting it, but still very good. All right, what do we got next? The Butt Bubbler, which is Mully's. Oh, I should have read all of their descriptions. So Mully says, in a secret location, I combined the finest tomatoes with rich garlic cloves and sharp Parmesan, the hottest, most fragrant spicy peppers, and other secret and epic ingredients. This is the Butt Bubbler. If you continue this hot sauce, then your butt will be bubbling. That's it. That's the story. All right. It's one of their more mild ones. The smell isn't that strong. That's actually very thick. Mully, why? Why is it so thick? A ver, vamos a ver. Salud. Hold on, I need more. There wasn't much there. I definitely got more. That's a lot more than I intended, but it has a lot of flavor, but not really much spice. So far, this is like the really mildest one that I've had. It does have a lot of flavor though, kind of a little hint of sweetness, kind of. And I'm just throwing this out there. I have no idea like the ingredients in it, but it kind of reminds me of marinara sauce. I don't know. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna rate them just yet. I'm keeping those two right there, and I'll rate these after I'm done with them. So next, we have Gut Grenade, which is Josh's. In the jungle depths, I stumble upon an ancient recipe etched into stone. Forewarning of a sauce. Forewarning of a sauce. So potent, it could fuel rockets. I concocted Gut Grenade. Using this ancient formula, birthing a hot sauce of explosive flavor, said to have secured victories in ancient culinary wars. I like that. That's a pretty good introduction to it. So Gut Grenade is apparently spicier than Mully's by just a little bit, which is weird because I kind of thought Josh was the weakest one to spice out of both him and Mully. I'm not quite sure what smell that is. This one's very, very liquidy though. Oh yeah, this one's very liquidy. Same consistency as Juicy's. Hopefully it doesn't surprise me like his. It tastes like the same level of spice as this one, but in a way, something about it just seems sweeter to me. Let me put some more on this last little bite. I'm very bad at pouring things. At least this will give us a very, very good indication of how much. See how much it's dripping? Yeah, it tastes sweeter. Kind of like a barbecue sauce. Like that level of sweet where like, it's a hint of like something like hickory. It doesn't taste like barbecue sauce, but it has that hint of sweetness. Pretty good though. I will say, yeah, I agree. This one is spicier now that I put a lot more on it. And last, but certainly not least, we have Sweet Sting, which is Narrators. When I was a kid, my grandma called me Honey Bunches because I was so sweet. The older I became, spice started to be a more prominent flavor in a lot of the food I like. The hot sauce is a combination of how sweet and spice, when melded together, can be the perfect flavor combination. Now, for this one, I'm not too sure how much I'll like this one because I don't really think honey goes on tacos, but I'm hoping to be wrong. But yeah, this one definitely smells like, it kind of smells like wings. I forget which sauce, but like I know I've smelt it from wings. This one's a mix of liquidy and very thick. Oh yeah, yeah, that definitely has honey in it. That is definitely sweet, but actually this goes pretty well in the tacos. This definitely has a hickory barbecue sweetness to it. I don't know how much I would like it on every single taco, but for these, it fit pretty well. And honestly, this was just an excuse to have lunch and make a video out of it. Because honestly, everything I've said probably means nothing to you, and you're just taking my word for bullshit, which is okay. But with our baseline here in the middle, we can now put them from best to less best, because they're honestly all pretty good. So you might think this is biased, and it might be, but I'm putting Mexorcist first. I think I'll put Gut Grenade second. I'll put Juicy's, and honestly, Butt Bubbler and Sweet Sting, kind of a tie for me. So I'd probably put it like that. That is my tier list. Best to less best, but still good. There you have it. A ranking that I didn't know I was gonna do, but a review that just kind of came out of nowhere because I was really, really hungry and I just happened to get the hot sauces. Because obviously this is not sponsored because the boys might not even watch this. And if so, then kind of a good thing because I don't really want to hurt their feelings with this, especially Narrators, because his was still pretty good. I just don't think it really fits on the whole tacos. But you find it on, you put it on something else, it probably is better. Like chicken nuggets, I feel like this would probably be better. But anyways, there you have it. I actually recommend all of them. They're all pretty good. If you like very spicy, I would say these two. Mild spicy, these. Less spicy, this. Chicken nuggets, this. And yeah, and with that, there you have it, the boys' hot sauce. You thought, because I have one more thing that we can try this on, and it's gonna be the best thing we've ever had hot sauce on. A car. You hear that? Te vamos a comer. ¿En cuál quieres que te ponga, Te ponemos en Eddie, Josh, Juicy, Mully, Narrator. ¿Cuál quieres? Anyways, that's it for this video. There you have it. Very good hot sauces. I recommend buying them, honestly. They're all pretty good. If you only like one though, go for it. 1 or 2, 3, 4. But one thing I also recommend, this is very important, subscribe. Do it. Do it. You really sure you want to negate subscribing to someone with weapons like these? Do it. Now. Come on, do it. I will get you with my scissor blade and then with my Mexican breathing. All right? Do it. Bye, guys.